Welcome back to another night, another couple hours of marathon. PlayStation Studios on my Xbox. That's so weird. So weird. Future's gonna be weird. I'm trying to focus on the story. I'm not so much. It's hard to focus on the story because the spawn. Okay, so I was talking with my. Oh yeah. Okay, where do we start? One, welcome to the channel, guys. I believe that gamers represent a portion of our species that knows that the future is playing together people who typically are not in power, grow up understanding the value of co-op, jolly cooperation. And I really do believe that we have to speak up in our homes. We may be living under an authoritarian asshole, but we should calm them down and say, no, I want to play with people. I want the future to be filled with games and joy and prosperity. We should not be playing these stupid war games. We should be having fun together and avoiding conflict. Anyway. Yesterday I was talking about Marathon. And I was explaining how the first single, either way, the solo experience is really intense because you run into other players really quickly. The spawn points are really close. Like within the first 10 minutes, 5 minutes even, you're gonna find yourself with one or two other people hunting each other, and because the sounds are so sensitive, people are dying pretty quickly. Finding each other and getting gunned down pretty quickly. So it's very intense, and the whole vibe, the soundtrack, sound effects, the audioscape in this game really, kind of seeps into you, and it feels weird even though it's just robots you're facing. There's like a mystery unfolding. There's a sinister quality to this game in terms of the tone that it's going for, and it's really interesting. I like it a lot. But it could get frustrating. So after trying my hand at a solo mission for a while yesterday, I eventually get into a squad, and we were able to go to work. See what happens today. Anyway, I'm working on a Traxxas questline. See what's in the armor that I can pick up. Alright, so this is free. This. Okay. Okay, and this This is a standard. Who's got it? Is it Nucolor? And then this is the AR, right? So what am I using? This. Okay, so I think maybe. Okay. Now let's go over here. Oops. Let's go over here. Oh wait. As well. Oh, no. Signal ammo. Okay, so we need the ammo. That 2 rounds, and then. Rate of fire. And now I just need some cores. Loot speed. No, I don't want loot speed. Can I afford a tree? There. Beef. That's not what I want. That's it right there. The only one's cores. It's a Guguchi. Okay. What's this? M19. Yeah, I think it would be. Okay. Your melee knife attacks generate less heat. Thief. Removing a negative stats effect with a consumable also moves your she's a backpack, it's fine. And then there's some like more specific shells, but I don't have. The question is, do I want to go as triage? Yeah, sure.
Let's redefine death.
Okay. Let's get in there. Yes. Well, yes and no. You go into a map, you get stuff, you do missions, and you come back and you deal with factions and vendors. So there's that. Also in the lore, or like in the world, you're dealing with enemy robots. So there's that. And you're contending with the forces of corporations. So there's that. So there's a lot of elements that feel like they're borrowing from the same inspiration, right? But this game is different tonally in some respects.
Check this out.
Technology pause.
See this?
This is weird. This is weird and a weird art style. Sort of like Warframe was weird if you've never played Warframe before. Got that kind of weirdness. And you know, the world is weird, the art style is weird. It's because you're on a planet, you're on a foreign planet, and it's not actually humans. It's these weird shells. You've uploaded your consciousness to like the web or something like that. And and you know, corporations are borrowing you. Hold on, I gotta be more careful. These guys are moving fast. I'm gonna lose him, get shot, and expose myself.
Shield's gone. Can't win 'em all.
Okay. Well, so much for all my shit. Unlike Arc Raiders, so in both, certainly in solo, unlike Arc Raiders, the vibe communicates far less friendliness and mercy. This game, because it's first person, jump scares turn into immediate kills. You lose a lot of gear very quickly. You're spinning through all your gear. You're not hoarding a lot. Yeah, the map layout and everything like that just forces you know, more aggressive engagement for sure. So the AI is pretty good at well, I would say that they're tough, you know, and they can get aggressive, and some enemies can show up that can really mess up your team. So yeah, so I don't think this is gonna have the problem of splitting up the base between people who want to play, you know, PvP versus PvE. You can, because there's proximity chat. You can choose not to attack, but there's something about the game that is, it's the map design, it's the map design, it's the spawn points that kind of force you to make these decisions much more quickly. And so in that way, it kind of better reflects the soul of the trailer, which was like, you know, you don't know who to trust. It's kind of visceral. It's quick time to kill, you know, that sort of thing. And really, I just wish that teammates would move a little bit slower, because you want to get the drop on the other team, and that, you know, you can't do that if you're not paying attention to the sound.
Look.
Soundscapes are pretty important. Listening to footsteps, you know, getting a sense of where your teammates are, what they're doing. Not running into an ambush. I can't. You. I don't know how. I don't know how. I feel like the way people are playing PvP is balls to the wall. You know, they just run and gun. Get fucked up. See if you can win a fight, and then just keep going.
Hold on.
That's it. Like I don't even know right now where the enemy is.
Find them.
Solo though is not better. Solo, you will try trying very hard to hide and seek, very hard, and you know you'll be waiting and waiting and waiting. It's like fishing. You'll be waiting and waiting, 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 and you finally think, oh yeah, okay, now I can move.
Let's reload.
Feeling better.
Go. Careful.
I don't want to get sniped from the. Hey, what's up, Justin? I don't want to get sniped from that room.
Danger spotted.
They're gonna come for the supply drop. I'm pretty sure. I'll let him loot first.
Threat marked. Careful. Here.
Recall window will remain stable for 20 minutes.
Okay.
Shields broke.
What the fuck?
Secret out.
Careful.
Warning, reinforcements
Got this all.
detected.
mine.
Need cover. Engage.
How'd you get all the way over there?
Need a fix. Systems compromised.
Med drone active.
Can't take much more. Grenade out.
Anyone need it?
Fuck. You better go now. No. Hmm. Almost. Wow. That wasn't a bad exchange, but ultimately, I think that the game's pretty. The game's not really forgiving if your team is, you know, all split up and shit. Like I really. My issue with a lot of these team games like Dark Tide and Vermintide and whatnot and Back for Blood is there will always be part of the team or even just one guy who, you know, will just separate and run somewhere else and presume that they'll be the one to save the day if they come from a different angle. Maybe they're better off on their own, but they didn't queue up solo. Queued up as a team. The teams that stick together and fire together tend to murder other teams that are coming at them piecemeal. You know, one over here, one over there, one over there. Boom, 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 boom. You keep thinking you're gonna get the flank off. I've seen teams crumple like that. That being said, you know, unit cohesion isn't exactly easy. Like games like GTFO, which I played little of, and I wish I had played more during its heyday, is an example of like how you really got to invest yourself quite a bit to get to the point where you're at the right level in terms of communication. I wonder if this game is gonna bring that out of people. Folks are gonna be down to like chat and a little bit more, take it just a little bit more seriously.
See what I'm seeing?
Med drone active.
Gotta be careful. Secret out.
Come on.
Feeling better.
Hold on. I'm compromised. Need eyes on.
Let's
Who's shooting him like that?
Echo pulse searching.
over there.
Signal recall window closes in 20 minutes.
Not ready.
Doctor's orders.
These guys are invisible.
Need cover. In bad shape. Out over here.
Over there.
Where is this person? like outside the bounds of the map. I cannot tell if he gives a shit. Like I understand he wants to leave. Maybe he wants to leave the zone because he's worried about being overwhelmed. Look, there's this. It's a gamble, right? You can leave and come back when they've left the body. They'll be looking for him. He's in the edge of the map. Why is he trying to? Why isn't he using the map? Anyway, he's completely left the vicinity. You don't know unless they get in comms and try to hail him and say, "What the hell are you doing?" You don't know if he's going to go back, pick us up. You know, it takes a while to res. It's like a process. So if you try to res someone prematurely, and you haven't cleared the other team, they can really get you off guard, which is why it's better to be paranoid, not res right away, and really secure the area. If it was just one person that was left up, and he didn't know, he could have known, then he could have tried to stay around, hide, ambush them, interrupt them when they go for that res. But he just left. So I don't know what his plan is. This is an interesting camera, by the way. This camera angle reminds me of something, and I don't know why. But for some reason, this camera reminds me of the back rooms. This this isn't like this body cam footage, right? We've all seen some kind of body cam footage. Usually
15
lower.
minutes remain.
This body cam, which is more like a head cam, is fixed to like the side of the helmet. Combined with almost like a fishbowl. It's a loose fishbowl effect. And in addition, look at that, crazy. In addition, it's gonna make things that are coming at you seem like they're moving much faster. Arc Raiders does have that. They do this weird thing with the map where it's funny so when the leaper in Arc Raiders leaps at you, it looks like it's coming a million miles, like it's a train, because of the long lens that they use. I wish I could check the map or something. think that crew behind them extracted. He's going to extract. What a fucking guy. Oh my god. Really? Fucking pick this up. I mean, he might be trying to bait other players. I get he must have gear that he's just like, I am not losing this gear. I don't give a shit. That's my guess. He's like, I don't give a shit. I have gear, they died, I'm alive, that's all. Wow. Not helpful. Okay, let's do it again. This particular mission, I would have tried to do it solo. It didn't mean I was going to run into enemies, but actually have to summon some enemies and like kill them or something, and then extract in one run. So having other players is a tiny bit more insurance. Because if you get into a fight, you are attracting attention. It's almost like 100%. It's like this game is not like some other extraction shooters where there's like some percentage chance that you'll be left alone. No, it's really starting to feel like it's like upwards of 90 to 100% that it's a matter of time. If you're shooting, other players are running in your direction. It's been the case since I started playing several days ago, since release. Don't very much about it.
See this?
Shields depleted. Gotta reload.
All that shit. Oh, freaking invitation C3. And he didn't even come back for the heals, man. What's the point?
Med drone active.
See if I can get to him. He's good. Dude, why is everybody so keen to run? You know what happens is if you sprint for too long, you run out of stamina, and then you cannot move at all. So what happens if you get caught out there and then you need to move quickly and you have no stamina? You know what I'm saying? That's all.
Worth a look? Oh, come on! Doctor's orders. It's interesting. All the ways we could die. I need a hand.
The person who was up front died. And then the rest of us died. I mean, my fault. I didn't see. I didn't see the vantage. My fault was not being more careful before I went for the revive, because you could revive at a distance if you can see eyes on target. So I was trying to take advantage of that, but I really should have baited the enemy, maybe gain some distance, cover from a different angle. Still though, what the hell, man? Try one more time. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna try it solo. Because, like, it's like every team I queue up with is, let me go by myself. It's like Jurassic Park, man, or something. You know, they just, or the Predator. They just go missing. They're just dead, and then you run up on them. Like, what happened to you? And then you're dead. I just want to be like, don't be that guy, man. Move as a squad, please. Why'd you queue up with a crew? You're gonna go run and gun it, Call of Duty the map, and get shot up. Man, 2026. I hate loading screens, dude. Oh man. It's one thing. Like, I feel like technology and innovation is best when it gives you back your time. I succumb to a shortened attention span as I've gotten older. You're playing a game like oh, I don't know, yeah, Space Marine 2, which I like a lot, but bro, do they pile it in with the loading screens, man. You fall asleep. You fall asleep every 20 minutes, man. You fall asleep. Just waiting for the loading screen to get you in and out of the battle barge.
Curious.
This might help. Shield's gone.
Why are shields gone?
Doctor's orders.
Careful. Systems compromised. Damage. I need assistance.
These fuckers, man. You see what I'm talking about? Like, how does that even... Oh my god. Very aggressive, and it shouldn't have been that way, because I think so he ran inside, and for some reason he didn't cover... We had two entrances. Somebody had a shotgun, so it was obviously pretty strong. And, oh wait. Hold on. What's my... In Dire Marsh, hack the UAC terminal, summon the transport, shoot down the drone, loot the supplies, and drone manifest, and then exfil. Let's try this. This time, yeah. Let's try this solo, see how fast I die. 'Cause I have wait, it's not the shell I want for this. Shall select. Let's play as...
Possession is the only law.
Play as thief. Yeah, we stood together. I wish he wouldn't have left that doorway. I'll admit that shot I took into the door was tough. He could have dropped me with like a second hit. We had something. Yeah, we're gonna peek fire around in close quarters. That would be the gun to do it. Something to think about. We caught him downrange. That's what I really should have done. I should have. Well, no, I couldn't leave anyways. If I had gone outside, they would have shot me from the outside because they had the outside. What we needed to do is probably, I wouldn't say turtle in because they had the door. I don't know. If we rushed out and shot the guy outside one door and killed him fast enough, we might have been able to get back inside, take cover, and then bait them to his body. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, here we go. We're going to ponds. We're going to summon this. Right here. Try to loot it along the way. Get some goodies. Don't want to be sprinting. We want to be listening. I don't know what that sound is.
Alert. An immediate threat has been detected.
Dude, there was someone in the building up top, and it totally those asshole drones totally gave away my position. They could be stopping me anywhere from the top of that building. I have no freaking cover here. I gotta wait.
Twenty minutes remain.
Did they go in or out of this door? I cannot go in a straight freaking line. That door is locked, I think. Do not blow up. I need it. Damn. Wasting a lot of ammo. Shit.
The anomalous rift has coalesced into a physical sample.
heard footsteps. What is this physical sample? Oh, I have a mission, damn it.
Connection collapse in 15 minutes.
Jesus. Oh shit, I see. Thing is, there are runners going out from over here, and then there's runners coming in this direction for different quests. And this game wants. Where would the anomalous sample be, anyways? I don't even know what that means. Guess you gotta go to the rift. Cardio kick.
I'm not here for a fight.
What's this? Depleted cardio kick. Is this water? I just gotta find. I'm at the algae ponds. Second floor terminal. What are they talking about? Second floor. Be up there.
Notice. Monitoring stations inactive for 99999999999 cycles.
Okay. I need a bag. Deluxe salvage. Enhanced salvage. Enhanced salvage.
You are the head of an elite military unit, accounted for in your astronomical budget. Let me make myself perfectly clear. The anomaly is a mission priority.
Transport drone. Shoot down the drone. So, where do I see this drone? Shoot down the drone. Where would it even spawn? Oh shit.
Forced recall in 5 minutes. Priority contract fulfilled. Three minutes remain.
Fuck. I hope there's no rats. Please there be no rats. Please, 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 please. I did it. Whew. Okay. did it. We did it. We did it. Satisfying. Satisfying feeling. Yes. Okay, cool. Sekaguchi. Exfil using a Sekaguchi sponsored kit. No doubt. Leader of runner shell manufacturing. Sekaguchi understands the burgeoning value in supporting runner activity throughout Seoul and beyond. Potential customers, but more importantly, an active showcases for shell durability. Elegant solution to branding and a means of building runner relations. Got a new skin. Got a new skin. Also have rank rewards over here. Let's go to the agent. Claim rewards. Okay. Got some gear. Contracts.
The UESC communications you intercepted are enlightening. We were unaware of upper leadership's close involvement in their day-to-day operations on Tau 74. With such high-ranking interest, we believe opportunity here is even greater than predicted. The possibility of organizational dysfunction within the UESC is equally promising. To enable an independent study, Traxxas requires you obtain additional insight into UESC salvage priorities. We commend your compliance.
Okay. I leveled up twice. What kind of upgrades do we have? We have rotating enhanced volt weapon mod from the armory. Okay, volt weapon unlocks an additional rotating enhanced AR. An additional rotating enhanced AR mod from the armory. Okay. And then this pings area of effect when using a TAD. Oh, that seems like a... Okay, that's kind of like... I don't know what do we have here. We have Region V2 plant, purchase any armor. What's that? A head implant, self-repair speed or revive speed. Unlocked for purchase. That uses unstable biomass. This uses... unstable gunmetal, 750k. This uses 750k. Okay. Get both of them. Tempted. Unstable gunmetal. Additional rotating AR mod. Reloader mag and far reach optic. And then what's this one? Vigilant grip and the speed scout grip. I don't think I have full weapons unlocking yet, so we'll just get this. Hands the TAD. There you go. Okay. Traxxas. Complete equitable distribution. 204. You too, Dakota. Have a good night, man. Thanks for watching. Transfer drone manifest and annotated by 2 UAC officials document indicates the materials being transported are dangerously contaminated and unstable after significant exposure to the phenomenon known as the anomaly. Redacted in the cargo. Shipment contains all remnants collected from the site of Incident 253. See Incident Report Contagious Mimesis. Mimesis? All debris was collected within the vicinity of the anomaly and should be considered severely contaminated. The site crew has followed all standard and non-standard cleanup procedures to the best of ability. Standard toxic substance disposal protocol, unknown substance containment procedure, biological hazard removal, and retainment dire method. Radioactivity risk mitigation, contagion, and contamination risk assessment and isolation. Materials collected appear to be inactive. Per Orion, all analysis is paused, moving forward with containment procedures with plans for incineration. 015 ITRE, please revise this plan. Orders from HQ are for analysis and 253 materials to begin immediately. Did Orion back this? His initial instruction was risk mitigation. I noted above that all materials appear to be inactive, but this isn't a reliable indicator of stability. Immediate analysis of materials runs a high risk of another destructive incident. Confirmed by Orion, UESC personnel with adequate hazardous materials training should start assessment in Orbital Labs unit. Need to push back here. Hazardous materials training doesn't cover materials that defy physics. Strongly suggest defaulting to containment. Denied. No further risk assessment is required or requested. Assessment should begin immediately in orbital lab units. Damn, they were pushing some testing.
You've got your hand-picked team, unlimited re-ups, route command over Cerberus. I've given you everything you've asked for to outfit this mission. What do you need now?
Time. We're pushing forward when we should be pulling back, just to meet these quotas. We need to slow down, get our house in order, and approach with caution.
You are the head of an elite military unit, Captain. Your house should always be in order.
This is unknown territory. The colonists studied the anomaly for years, and even they didn't understand it.
That means you have years and years of data. Find that data and use it.
We are, but it takes time. Moving this fast, we've lost equipment. We've lost people.
Loss is accounted for in your astronomical budget. Let me make myself perfectly clear. The anomaly is a mission priority. I want daily reports. I want each daily report to contain a new piece of information that will be worth something to the Council. If that means you need to feed your officers into the anomaly until something worthwhile comes out, I would consider that acceptable attrition. Do you understand?
That is sounding a little bit like Wayland Yutani, you know, from the Alien franchise. It's kind of like corporate comes first, no matter what. You know, that's what that sounds like. What do we like? Refresh, resist. No, I'll keep Mida. Like midnight decay with that. Well, these are. I think I'm trying to get the shadow index ones. Now I'll stick with Mida. the hell is this, anyways? That's the Vandal, right? I think it's Vandal. Okay, I will leave that there. Not baited just yet. What's the next missions here? In perimeter, scan the package UASC drones stored beneath station. Collect unstable metal resources in the area, then deliver them to decon. Okay. They're all. Does that mean that all these pieces are not compatible? Seems that way. Okay. I'm about okay to go. And since I have different weapons I can probably sell. So we need to make up space. So I have, what's this? Heavy precision rifle. And a sniper rifle. Submachine gun. Okay. So yeah, I think we can try that again. Okay. Let's see if we can get one more mission in.
Neural link activated. Do not remain planetside for extended periods. Signal recall window closes in 20 minutes.
I should have taken the smoke bomb. Shit. I'm in a bad spot. "15 minutes remain."
opportunity. Intercept.
Scan drones in the tunnels beneath. God.
10 minutes remaining.
Dude, I got 9 minutes.
Auxiliary system working. Operational capacity unknown.
Forced recall in 5 minutes.
Very upset, man. I have no idea where that shit is.
Three minutes remain.
Alright, well, that worked out. You had better loot than I did. Obedience Matrix? What the hell is that? Inner workings of UAC combat unit. He must have beat a heavy. Self-guided weapon systems, compliance fields. Will be felt as violent fluctuations in air pressure Would placing in close proximity to device capable of independent operation. Uh-huh. Salvage. Okay. Shrink wrap bonsai trees.
And that concludes my town hall presentation. I'll open the floor for audience questions now. Yes, over there. Please introduce yourself.
Soren, I work near the hauler. I've seen plants from Earth growing all over our excavation sites. Are we just allowing what we brought with us to invade the native ecosystem?
Ecological balance is one of our top priorities. But there's some nuance here, so bear with me. Humans co-evolved with other organisms on Earth, from our gut bacteria to skin mites. We can't survive without them. The truth is that our presence has already changed Tau Ceti 4. By breathing the air and touching the dirt, we've introduced alien life to this ecosystem. We can't enforce artificial separation between what came from Earth and what's native to Tau Ceti. Life finds a way around rigid barriers.
That sounds like a corporate excuse, no offense.
Fair enough. If you want a promise that we won't disrupt Tau Ceti's environment, I can't give it to you. But Dr. Barron's team curated the exoplanet Seed Vault to be as compatible with this world as possible, and with the lowest risk of displacing native life. Ideally, we introduce the organisms we need with minimal disruption, and co-evolve with the life that's already here.
Nothing's ideal. Nothing's turned out the way we expected.
I know. We could ruin this planet like we did to so much of Earth. We could end up in the same fatal resource loop as Mars. But I have to believe we can learn, grow, and do better. How else will we survive?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, capstone upgrade. Okay, cool, man. Yeah. Got some business. Absorbs damage. Oh, put that shit away. Grenade. Okay, cool. A little bit better. I used all my consumables, every single one of them. Okay, we'll set that up for the next run. I will call that a successful evening, and I won't push my luck. In a way, this type of experience does make you feel like, you know, like you're at the casino, pulling the slot machine, you know, trying to test how far you can go, and then you end up losing everything. Tomorrow's another day, guys. Thank you very much for your time, and I will see y'all on the flip. Take care of yourselves. it was some good games today.